Hey, how you doing? Austin here. This is going to be a fun video. I'm going to be talking to you about Shiba Inu, and I'm going to be talking to you about the fact that there is 20 million people headed our way. You're like, what the heck are you talking about, Austin? Again, this is fun. This is a fun one, okay? I'm going to be showing you some interesting little tweets. I just love saying the word tweet. We're going to be talking about that. But I'm not going to tell you what it is until I break here. So I'm going to ask you a question. Comment below. What do you think I'm talking to? What do you think I'm referring to? Drop in the comments below. What do you think I'm referring to when I say that there's 20 million people headed our way, heading to Shiba Inu's way? What do you think I'm talking about? All right, we're going to go here in a minute. As always, thank you for your support of my channel. Truly, genuinely, thank you for giving me a voice in this crazy crypto world here on YouTube. I really appreciate it. And as always, this video is for entertainment purposes only. All right, here we go. Real quick advertisement for my Patreon supporter Inner Circle. Both levels get you access to my Discord private community. Inner Circle gets you access to my portfolio, what I'm buying, what I'm holding, what I'm selling. You can direct message me. You can also see I'm going to be releasing each week brand new hot cryptos to buy. These are cryptos that are poised to really do some really cool things. So if that's something that you're interested in, you want to check out, you can do that. And you can also join and cancel at any time. All right, so that is that. So what is the 20 million plus people that we have headed our way? What is that? All right. If you guessed eToro, you're right. Okay. No, the eToro is not official yet, but I thought that this was a fun thing to talk about here because, by the way, eToro's Twitter feed is fun. If you're ever just bored and you want to go check out eToro's Twitter feed, whoever manages their Twitter feed does a darn good job. I realize that they've been toying with us and they've been doing all that. I get all that, okay? But I thought this was something you might have missed because this was a tweet they sent out right here. Expectation. We want to list an asset, i.e. Shiba Inu, to list it. This is what people expect. This is what we all think it is. You know, hey, we want to list Shiba Inu and boom, 3 little dotted lines and we're in. That's what the expectation is. It's that simple. Okay. The reality is this. We want to list an asset, then we got to go deal with some tech stuff. Then we got to do some more tech stuff, and then we got to do some more tech stuff, and then we get listed. Okay? So that was that. And I thought that this was really great. And so they replied to somebody and said, right here, can we get a time frame? They replied and said, we're here. Come on, that's funny. Okay, so we're one step away from listed. And the reason I teased you on the thumbnail was 20 million people was that there is 20 million user accounts on eToro. That's how many there are. That's a ton of people. And especially being eToro, these are people that the odds are they don't have a Coinbase account and a crypto account. Yeah, sure, there's some of them that do, I'm sure. But these are mostly, they're just mostly on eToro, right? So I've talked about this in previous videos. I've mentioned this, but I want to bring this up again, is that this is a pretty major catalyst. And ironically, it's not the biggest one that we have out there, okay? You know, the biggest one is obviously Coinbase. Another big one, huge one is Robinhood and then Webull, I think, is 11 million users, somewhere in that ballpark. So within all of those, there's 120 million user accounts spread across those 4 exchanges. That's an insane amount of trading volume and traders that want to get access to Shiba Inu. And I guarantee you, they're all beating on everybody's door, right? I mean, they're like, hey, Coinbase, let us in now, right? They're like, they want in, okay? And so I thought that this was worth mentioning. Again, have some fun with it, right? 20 million users, because the impact on 20 million users coming into the Shiba Inu investment world is pretty dramatic. Oh, okay, you might comment below, yeah, but Austin, the price is not that good. Exactly. The price is not that good right now because the overall market is not great. And so why not have them come in at, these really pretty good buy-in levels, which would mean that they could buy even more tokens and all that kind of stuff. And I'm not going to get into the tokenomics. I've talked about that in previous videos. And I know some of you guys are going to mention that in the comments. That's cool. I get it. And so, but this will pump the price. It will. And I mean, I've done I did a price prediction video yesterday. You can go look at that. I think that we will definitely move up. And the hope is that we move up and we don't get a sell off. We don't get paper hands that let go and things like that. Can't control that, but that's always a possibility, right? And so I think in talking about the sheer power of these catalysts and all that kind of stuff, sitting in this seat, I always have to kind of come up with ideas and things to make you aware of what's coming and make you aware of the numbers and all that kind of that fits in that. And so that's why I mentioned 120 million users across, trading accounts across these 4 different exchanges. That's why there's, eToro is such a big deal. That's a ton of new investors that are just waiting and pounding on eToro's desk. So I mean, it's funny. Before I did this video, I was reading through their Twitter feed. It's like, okay, eToro team, you and I are not talking. You know what you did. I mean, they've got some really pretty good stuff. There was one here. If you continue to go down, there's this is the one I just showed you right here. There's a lot here related to. I mean, obviously that's a SHIBA one, but there's a lot of comments and content related to overall kind of back and forth dialogues that they have with their base, and a lot of it has to do with SHIB. The sheer amount of tweets that are going by and replies are astounding, as far as people constantly coming in here, like right here. I know you are listing SHIB INU very soon. This is an hour ago. Please announce the date and listing. And they say, well, I'm going to wait. Thank you. I mean, there's a lot of this. There's a lot of just kind of back and forth right here. Look, an hour ago, geez, every time y'all tweet, I go nuts waiting for the right tweet that's tagged SHIB. And there's like this, you and everyone else, bud, with a little guy with his hand, right? So it just kind of goes on and on and on. Like right here, how many followers do you need to list SHIB? And they say 1 million. Just kidding. It's not about followers. It's funny. Again, I mean, at this point, guys, with the market where it's at, and sitting in this seat and trying to bring you guys content, I'm kind of changing the overall tone right now, and I'm looking at this like, how can I kind of lighten the mood in the room a little bit? Because I think that's kind of what we need. I mean, the market is just not really doing a whole heck of a lot right now. I mean, you got Ethereum trading down to 1,800. Again, I'm a glass half full kind of guy. And I just did a video earlier today. Go check it out, talking about Shiba Inu prices dropping. Should you buy or should you sell? Because I think that's part of the overall, discussion. I know there's people out there that are looking at it going, should I buy? Should I sell? Should I sell? Should I sell? Should I sell? There's people out there going, should I buy? Should I buy? Should I buy? I'm not selling. I'm absolutely not selling. I'm definitely holding. I'm staying right here. And if SHIB hits certain levels, if we drop below 6, let me get to SHIB, right? If we drop below SHIB, if we drop below 6 and maybe even go down towards where this like 5.5s and 5.50s, that is probably going to be a really good buying level for me, right? And I've talked about this. I've talked about, articles on, there's some great articles over on FX Street if you want to go check it out. There's some good technical analysis. Just go to FX Street, type in Shiba Inu, and you can find some good content over there. But there's one that I've been talking about in previous videos where it says if we hit 560 or 550 on this right here, that's a kind of a double support line and things like that. It's one of those things where I will probably be absolutely adding to my position if that does transpire. Word of the day right there, transpire, if that does happen, okay? So again, I wanted to kind of make a fun video for you. We got 20 million users. eToro is getting close. It's that they're going through those steps. They're on that last step before we get listed. I firmly believe it's probably a week or so away, and that's probably where we're at, all right? Hope you enjoyed this video. As always, thank you for your support. I'll see you later.